What is Recovery Dharma and how does it work? Well, Recovery Dharma is a Buddhist inspired approach to recovery from addictions of all kind, whether you're struggling with addiction to alcohol, drugs, to harmful behaviors, or what's commonly referred to as process addictions. Recovery Dharma is here to help you out. Recovery Dharma is a recovery program that's based on what's called the practice. And the practice is seven guiding principles that are based in Buddhist practices and principles that help us live a uh, wiser way of living, quite frankly. It's seven guiding principles that help bring us together in recovery. They hold us together in recovery, and they're what we take with us from any given Recovery Dharma meeting. It begins with the principle of renunciation, the concept that we renounce and abstain from drugs, alcohol, and harmful behaviors, and that we choose a wiser way of living. Uh, the second principle is that of meditation, and that we dedicate ourselves to a daily meditative practice, or at least aspiration of a daily practice, a regular meditative practice, which also is complemented by the principle of meetings, that we come together in community to help ourselves and to help others find recovery, to know that we are not alone in our struggles with addiction, and we're not alone in our need for community in recovery. From there, we assist each other in what's called the path, the fourth principle of the practice. And we explore the Four Noble Truths, the Eightfold Path. We get into what's called Dharma study and the practices from a Buddhist perspective. But equally importantly, we get into what's called inquiry work. We begin to look into our inner wisdom and look at the underlying causes and conditions that drive our addictive behaviors. And ultimately, this is complemented with the sixth principle that's referred to as Sangha. It's community support, or what other programs may refer to as fellowship, quite frankly. But in Sangha, we come together, we support each other, we help each other, we encourage each other, and dare I say it, we help inspire one another to be our best selves and to walk this path of radical transformation to help us recover from the suffering of addiction. And ultimately, the seventh principle of the practice, which is the core of the Recovery Dharma program, is continual growth. The principle of continual growth is that we understand that this is a lifelong process. It's a lifelong process of growth and exploration. So that's the beauty of Recovery Dharma. It's not just a program of recovery, it's a program of being our best selves. It's a program of empowerment. It's a program of empowerment that allows us to live our best lives and gives us the tools, resources, and utilities that we need to not just recover from the suffering of addiction, but to live happier, fuller lives um, through this program, this Buddhist inspired recovery program. So, Recovery Dharma is a Buddhist inspired approach to recovery from addictions of all kind. And at its essence is what's referred to as the practice. And the practice is seven guiding principles that are inspired by Buddhist philosophy and practices. And if you'd like to learn more about what the practice is, how to and develop a practice, please take a look at our courses at wisefriendsnetwork.com. We have a number of quick start guides and introductory courses to the practice to help you on your recovery journey to find your path to recovery and to find your path to freedom from the suffering of addiction.